What is going on? I want to welcome all of you in, and let's go ahead and get this thing going. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach adults and teens, and we're going to talk about what you need to do to pass your test. It's going to be broken down into three groups of failures. The first group of failure is steering control. Okay. And we're going to talk about these things and go ahead and get it going. So if you have questions, go ahead and put it in. I want to welcome you in. First, you got to stop shuffling. I see a lot of beginners shuffling the wheel back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If you shuffle the wheel back and forth, you're not really going to have the control that you need to demonstrate to your road test, okay? And a lot of the videos that I do, I really talk about good control, things you need to do to really help you level up. And that's what this is about. It's about you leveling up to do your best. And I need you to level up. I need you to prepare for your opportunity to drive. And when you prepare for your opportunity to drive, you're going to be extremely successful. All right, let's keep it going here. Next, examiners hate hand over hand steering. It instantly shows that you will lose when you have an emergency. Okay. An emergency could be someone walking out in front of you. An emergency could be a car backing out. An emergency could be a kid coming out in front of you. So you really need to kind of slow down and reevaluate your goal. Your goal is to pass your tests. If you have questions, go ahead and put those in. Only your state certified teacher, Myles, will give you the official examiner's checklist. So I need you to subscribe. Number two, the push pull. This is not a suggestion. It's your license protector. You need to master the skill set. Every instructor, every coach is different. They look for different things. They expect different things. So I'm teaching to help you level up. And that's what I need all of you to do. I need all of you to level up. And when you level up, you're going to really be prepared. So you want to learn from an instructor. I'm a state certified instructor. I'm in the Midwest. So I'm going to give you best practice. I'm going to help you learn everything you can to do your best. Next, feel the wheel. Every car, every steering wheel has a different feel. We are tactile creatures. We need touch. We need interaction. So what I need you to do is feel the wheel and keep your grip relaxed. A lot of beginners squeeze the wheel very tough. And if you squeeze the wheel really hard, you won't be able to drive comfortably. You won't be able to keep your car centered. You won't be able to parallel park. You won't be able to make a left turn. Feel the wheel and relax. I need you to relax. I need you to take your time. And I need you to be patient. Okay? That's really important that you learn to feel the wheel, you learn to be patient, and you learn to prepare yourself for your next opportunity. I can't emphasize enough that you need to really emphasize those elements about feeling the wheel, about being prepared to move forward and take control. And you only have one chance to take control. Next, choosing crossing your arms is an instant emergency fail. Don't cross your arms. No white knuckles, no death grip. I need you to trust the certified training that I'm giving you I'm taking the time to really go in depth. We have three categories. We had instant fail, and these are steering secrets. You need to be getting a list. You need to be writing these down because you're going to apply these in your everyday life for parallel parking, backing in a driveway, going through a roundabout, pulling by the curb, backing up to hook up a trailer. I do that quite a bit too. Never cross your arms. This is very dangerous. This is in theory. This is by your state certified teacher, Driving with Myles. I need you to subscribe to this. And when you subscribe, you're going to lock in for best practice, more information to really help you excel. Let's keep going. Next, number 5. Remember, smooth driving is safe driving. I see this daily through my journey of teaching adults and teens how to drive. Smooth driving is safe driving. And you really have to be prepared for those opportunities to help you excel. Smooth driving is safe driving. Smooth driving, going straight. Smooth driving, making a right turn where you're turning. Smooth driving, making a left turn. Smooth driving, backing up. All those driving elements are extremely important. And when you keep them locked in, you're going to be successful. And we always talk about success. We always talk about preparing you for the next opportunity. If you have questions, go ahead and put those in. Next, jerky movements, stiff movements, scream beginner driver. This is why all the videos I put together, they're beginning drivers. Intermediate and advanced drivers don't drive stiff. They lock in. They're prepared. They are smooth. And over time, usually that third or fourth drive, you're going to be more prepared. I need all of you to be prepared. I need all of you to settle in and relax. And if you settle in and relax, you're going to be very successful. Success comes with time. Success comes with patience. Let's keep going. I'm going to go ahead and put in the topic again. Instant fail number 1, steering control secrets. We're going over it right now. And then type in the chat. Do you turn hand over hand? Do you turn hand to hand? Do you spin the wheel with one hand? Do you drive with your knee? How do you drive? Next, always keep your hands positioned between 9 and 3. Again, always keep your hands positioned between the 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock position. This is extremely important. Why is this important? We're going to go ahead and talk about this. It gives you maximum leverage and ultimate safety. A lot of times I see beginning drivers put their hand to the top. You're going to jerk the wheel, turn short, go over the curb. I see your hand at the bottom of the wheel. You're going to make the wheel short and overturn left or right. It's because you haven't been properly trained. And I see this over and over and over again. So I'm giving you the secret recipe for success. Locking in, doing your best, preparing you for an opportunity to be your best authentic self. We all want to be safe drivers. I want to teach safely. I want to learn best practice. We all have our favorite instructors, your mom, your dad, friends around you in your community, but you need to lock in. This is for you. This is preparing you. We're talking about the instant fails, number 1, steering control secrets. Let's keep going. This is a certified standard. Lock it in, and you got to hit the subscribe. When you hit the subscribe button, this is telling me my community is resonating. Our community is resonating. I was prepared for this early afternoon. Some of you sneaked and saw me practicing. I want to really give you best practice. I really want to prepare you for 2026. I really want to see all of you shine and do your best. It takes work. It takes work from your road tester, your driving teacher, you as a client, a teen or adult, your mom, dad, the community. You don't learn to drive by yourself. You learn from a community, watching my videos, watching your mom, watching your dad, learning best practice. And when you learn best practice, you're going to prepare. Okay, I'm struggling with steering wheel learning how to car. I learned in a long journey, beginning driver. I'm here. Strawberry, I got you. You're really going to love this live tonight because I can really look at your comments. I can really think. I can give you some good examples. And I really want you to enjoy this. So I'm happy you're here. Please, before you go, if this brings you value, subscribe, lock in. You're going to learn a lot because I really took the time to prepare. I have a lot of great examples. I'm taking you through the process so you can learn a lot. So let's keep going. And type in where you're from. I'm from the Midwest, and I have part 2 and 3 for tomorrow. And you're really going to like it because I have a lot of data, and we look at data. Okay? So thank you. Let's keep going. Next, Atlanta, Georgia, ATL. What's up, man? Clark University. What's up? Love it. From the Midwest. Chi-Town. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Love it. All right, here, let's keep it moving now. So, number 7, this technique is not just for the test. It is for skill and it saves lives. Freeway emergency. You deserve a real certified skills. You need to lock in and join Myles and subscribe. So we want to be, and I'm using statistics, AAA. They are the national authority in my area. Okay. AAA says 7 and 5 is the best hand position for you. Why? Because you're more relaxed. Your hands are down toward the bottom. In case of a collision or crash, your arms won't be crossed. Most modern cars have an airbag, and an airbag is to protect you. So I'm going by scholarly sources. And that's how I want to present my live, with scholarly sources, with experience from the field. Every day I'm out there making those videos, preparing, looking at my sources. Really, I want to prepare you and just give you a source, okay? And that's what we need for 2025 going into 2026. Let's keep locking in. You got questions, put it in. Now, you must demonstrate control, not chaos. I don't care where you have your hands, but demonstrate control. If you're all over the road, the tester's going to be like, you can't drive. You're all over the road. I went through this today and yesterday on the freeway. And let me tell you, it's scary. I had a car behind us flashing their lights, bright light, bright light. I told my driver, keep driving. They were hugging the right. They were hugging the left. Why? They were squeezing the wheel and they had their hands kind of offset. Okay, if you have your hands offset, you're going to drift to the right or you're going to drift to the left. And I'm trying to tell my student driver, relax your grip. My girl had the death grip, okay, squeezing the wheel. And no one can steer squeezing the wheel, okay? Relax. I told her to relax. And the road was curvy. Anyone can drive in a straight line, but if the road is going to the left, you got to steer into that curve real easy. If the road is going to the right, you got to steer into that curve real easy. Okay. I'm trying to go really deep, very granular, and show you those examples. And I think you're really going to like it. Let's keep going. Next. When recovering from a turn, let the steering wheel slide back gently. Don't grab it or yank it. Okay? It's like you're wrestling a bear. Stop guessing and start passing with the state certified instructor, me, and subscribe. There's more than one way to turn the steering wheel. I'm not going to argue. I just want to give you resources. I want to give you tools to make you successful. Isn't that what it's all about? To make you successful? To make you better? to allow you to reach your goal? Because I'm intelligent enough to know all of us are different. Some of you like blue, some of you like red, some of you like green, some of you like a Cybertruck, some of you don't like a Cybertruck. We're all different, but we all want to learn the best practice, right? Let's keep going. So you need to dominate that steering wheel. Myles' certified training makes the difference between a pass and fail. Subscribe today because I want all of you to pass, but are you going to put in the work? Are you going to go into your neighborhood and make 12 right turns, turning hand over hand in, turning hand over hand out? Are you going to look where you're going? If you're making a right turn, I should see you looking to the right. If you're making a left turn, I should see you looking to the left. A lot of you don't look. You look down at the steering wheel. You look at your hands. Eyes up. Aim high to the road. It's so important. Next, number 10. But what about handling the wheel where a tire blows out at 70? That's a completely different kind of control. If you want full control, extreme scenario steering, then stiff that keeps you safe after you get your license. I've had a blowout going 70 miles an hour. You feel like your heart has ripped out of your body. You're like, oh my God. And then you feel like, am I going to slam into the wall? Am I going to roll my car down into the ditch? I've been through Iowa before, family. The ditches are 4, 6, or 10 feet down. I have some video. I'm going to put together those Iowa driving videos. It's real. Okay. I-75 takes you straight down to Florida. We can jot in through Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. I-75 is a major interstate. I-80. Okay. These are some of the major interstates. So there are extreme scenarios. Let me get you the next one. I love this because I can give you real good information. Okay, the next one. All right. Instant fail number 2, intersection traps. Now, I'm an educator, I'm an instructor. I always think, how come we have not been in an accident over 24 years of driving teens and adults? And more recently, it's been adults post-COVID. One, I scan the intersection. I'm looking left. I'm looking middle. I'm looking right. I'm looking left. I'm looking middle. I'm looking right. If you don't scan the intersection, you're going to get killed. People are running the light. They're not paying attention. They're speeding. They're distracted. The light turns instant yellow. We can't play. I'm not trying to play with my life. I'm trying to be done by 2032. That's the number I'm shooting for. Okay? You are getting real life information from me, a state certified driving instructor. You need to be subscribing because what I want to do to step up my responsibility to you is give you more structured content, an actual teaching lesson where you can type in your information, and then you're going to love part 2 and you're going to love part 3 because I'm getting in more granular. How are people failing in Detroit? How are people failing in Chicago? How are people failing in Indiana? And you're going to say, oh, yeah, I heard him talk. Now I understand what to do. And let's go ahead and get this right now. Okay. This is instant fail. Number 2, I'm giving you real life examples. And let's go ahead and get it. So right on red, protected left turns will pinpoint the exact spot examiners watch for. Learn 3-point stops. Master lane positioning at every turn. Make that clean turn. Number 1. Let's go ahead and get it. The 3-second absolute stop. If you get a stop sign ticket, what's your problem? You're in a hurry. You think no one's looking. The one time you roll through a stop sign, woo, you got a ticket. That's a civil infraction. Why would you even think of that? Well, I'm in a hurry. I got to go. No one's there. You got to be more consistent. And in your mind, you want to visualize every time I stop, it's for safety. Every time I stop, it's for safety. Every time I stop, it's for safety. Because one day you're going to miss a pedestrian. One day you're going to miss a child. One day you're going to miss the police. Drive like the police are around you 24/7. And let's get into these examples. The 3-second absolute stop. Before the line, if your car is still rolling, you've earned yourself a fail. Some of my best friends are road testers. They tell me all the time. It's important. Stop playing. You've earned yourself a fail. Your certified teacher, Myles, knows the secret rule. Don't risk it. You need to subscribe. Consistency. Over and over and over. If I have an adult or teen rolling a stop sign, boom, I hit that brake. They look at me like, what are you doing? Do you see the sign? STOP. I'm pretending a stop sign is right here or right there. They're like, oh, because your parents are going to ask. The community, who taught you? Your road tester is going to ask. If your mom runs stop signs, your dad runs stop signs, you think it's a casual thing. It's not a casual thing. Stop. Stop playing. Next, number 2, the right on red is a trap. Every time I get into a car, my students say, can I turn right on red? And I say to them, you have to stop. STOP. Oh, what's that? You stop behind the stop line. Treat it like a stop sign. Look left, right, left, consistently. Then go with confidence. Because if you look to the left, you might miss a car. If you look to the right, there could be a pedestrian or a bicyclist. Get confidence from your state certified instructor. That's the power of Myles. Subscribe. Next, failure to check your blind spots before any turn is a major deduction. Look. What's up? What's up, Landon? How you doing? We pulling it all out, man. This is really going to help you. This is going to take it to the next level. We're talking about instant fails, intersection traps. Okay? We got a couple of people from Atlanta, people from the Midwest. Ask your questions. Put a couple questions in. I'm doing great. Glad to have you in, enjoying your Christmas break, and so am I. I'm taking the time putting in work. You see me putting in that work because I want to make the whole community better. And if I can make one person better, I've done my job. Okay? And that's what I really want to look at is do my job and make the community better. And that's really important that we make the community better. Okay? So let's go ahead and talk about this right now. Blind spots. They're a major deduction. Look, if you're making a lane change to the left, mirror, turn signal, blind spot. You're making a lane change to the right, mirror, turn signal, blind spot. We have to see that check. You have to. The only training you will need is to focus on a certified instructor. Join the community because I'm taking more time to give all of you value. And you can look at this, you can replay it, we'll edit it, and it's facts. In session 2 and 3, which will be over the next few days, we're going very granular. What are they doing in Michigan? What are they doing in Illinois? What are they doing in Indiana? And those of you who live in that area, you're like, oh my God, wow, right? Because I want to take the time to bring you value with road test data and scholarly sources. That's what high-level teachers, instructors, they look for high-level sources. I am a state certified driving instructor. I have a license number by the state, but I want to step it up. I want to speak with value, okay? Put in your questions. Let's keep moving. Now, protect the left turns. You must enter in the closest lane available. It's so important that you enter that. If you're making a left turn and you're in the inside lane, stay in the inside lane if you are making a left turn. If you're in the middle lane and making a left turn, stay in the middle lane. If you're in the near left turn lane, you'll end up by the curb, stay in your lane because there are double left turn lanes, there are triple left turn lanes, and they're quadruple. Quad is four. There are quadruple left turn lanes. You really want to make sure you don't sideswipe someone. Precision is everything at an intersection. Only Myles gives you the level of certified precision. Hit subscribe. Let's go on. Don't creep. Hesitation shows the examiner you are unsure and your confidence is half the battle. Confidence is half the battle. I can tell when you get in the car. Are you confident? Do you come in and lock your door? Put on your seatbelt? Do you adjust your mirrors? Do you know how to start the car? Are you coming in scared? Do you not look at the instructor? Do you not have your forms ready to go? I'm ready to go. I greet you with a smile. Hey, how are you doing? Here's our plan today. I always say hi to your parents because I want to know where your mental is. You want to know where my mental is, right? We all work together in this journey. Let's keep going. So you don't want to hesitate. And if you hesitate, that's half the battle. Hesitating, making left turns, deadly. Hesitating, pulling out and making a right turn in the nearest lane, deadly. Hesitating, merging out onto expressway, deadly. Hesitating, going into a roundabout, deadly. We don't want to do those things. We want to be consistent. We want to have confidence. The same thing with me. As I talk right now, I'm giving you confidence. You see my face, you see my hand. I'm talking to you. I'm interacting with you. I want to give you confidence. Let's keep going. Always signal your turn 100 feet, a half a block. Before the intersection, before 100 feet before. Well, I don't know how far 100. 3 houses, 4 car lanes. Get that blinker on early, get it on often. Give everyone time, T-I-M-E, to react. Are they going to change a lane? Are they going to slow down? Give them time to make a maneuver. This is straight from a certified instructor playbook. Get the official rules. You need to subscribe because I want to bring you value. This is giving you value. Give it a thumbs up. Let's keep going. I'm only going to be on a half an hour. I have one more category to go. It's 28:39 right now. I'm going to finish this. And then I'm going to give you value. And then part 2, maybe tomorrow. Part 3, maybe Friday. You're going to love because I have incredible resources for you to bring you value. And when you get into that car, you're going to know, okay, I know what my tester's looking for. I'm going to get in and show confidence. You have to show confidence, just like me talking now. I have to show confidence, power, exhilaration, passion. That's who I am. Okay? Let's continue. 100 feet, a half a block. Number 7, every intersection is a geometry test. We always have to think in angles. Who's the closest to you that could damage you? Who's the furthest away? Is the car moving slow? Is the car moving fast? Are they kind of going at an angle? I think of angles. When we come into an intersection, I look left, I look middle, I look right. That's that peripheral vision. I check. I'm looking for blinkers. I'm looking for how fast the car's moving. You're just in the car waiting. I don't want to die. And the one reason I think we have not had accidents, I don't rush you. I make sure our blinkers on. I make sure you know KNOW what to do. And if you don't know what to do, you're going to end up going in the wrong lane, cutting off a car, and having an instant failure. I don't want that to happen to you. So let's talk about this. you need to be aware. Everyone has an angle. We're thinking of geometry. Nail your lane positioning even before you touch the brake. I can tell how you turn the wheel. And if you're overturning, we're going to go over the double yellow line and hit a car head on. Automatic failure. If you are scared to turn the wheel, we're going to go wide right into the curb. I see it every single day. I don't always tell you. I shouldn't have to. You don't need to know this information. You just need to know that I'm prepared to keep us safe. I want consistency over and over and over and over. If we're making 4 right turns, they should be consistent by the double yellow. If we're making 4 right turns, they should be consistent in the nearest lane. I'm looking for consistency. Okay? If this is bringing you value, give it a thumbs up. You want to predict what cars are doing. And I want you to be conditioned. Learn the certified geometry for a perfect turn from Driving with Myles. You need to subscribe. This is why you're here. You're here to learn. You're here to pass your test. And you want to learn best practice. And I'm showing it to you. And I'm telling you what needs to happen. This has been my job. This has been my passion. Let's keep going. Cutting corners is a critical fail. A lot of you do this. You put your hand to you're driving, you put your left hand to the top of the wheel, you cut it short, the car goes right over the curb. Instant failure. What's up, Tim? How you doing? We're talking about instant fail number 2, intersection traps. Where are you from? I'm a state certified driving instructor. I'm from the Midwest. We're talking about day 1, instant failures. This is the first of a 3-part series. I'm giving you examples. Georgia, what's up? Hey, how you doing in Georgia? Right? This is the first of a 3-part series where I'm giving you the top 10 areas under the umbrella of an instant failure of intersection traps. We earlier talked about instant fails of steering wheels. If you don't stay in your nearest lane when you make a right turn or left turn, you're going to go out of your lane and side swap the car. Instant failure, potential accident. We want to get up to the intersection, keeping our wheels straight. When it's clear and when we yield, we check traffic, then we turn in the nearest lane. We don't want to play with our lives. I don't want to play with your life, and I don't want you to play with my life. Listen to your state certified driving instructor and subscribe. Lock in. Let's continue. We talked about cutting corners or turning too wide. Fail. Stay in your lane, as your state certified teacher won't let you fail on a simple turn. Subscribe. I'm not going to let you fail. I'm going to teach you what to do. So in your mind, you can visualize it. We're all visual learners. And I'm going to do my best when I edit this to put in some nice clips of cars making turns, holding the steering wheel, because as I step up my elevation of doing this online class, you're going to expect it. So I want to do a good job for you so you can say, man, I love this guy, man. He's bringing me value, baby. And I want to bring you value. And I want you to feel like, man, I learned a lot. And if you're younger than 21, you're learning. If you're older than 21, you're reinforcing what you did. If you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, it doesn't matter. Where can I recommend information for driving and give a thought, honestly, or book anything? What I need you to do, there's going to be a link in the bio. You can reach out to me. I have some digital products that you can purchase. If you want a private coaching call with me one-on-one, lock in a call. I have a stand store. We can talk about it. I've had 4 or 5 customers lock in. We're over Christmas break. Now's the time to set up a call. I have good information to help you pass your tests. I made the decision to create the stand store. It's a commitment. It's money every month. whether I sell digital products or not. So I have about 8 to 10 digital products, and that will really help you prepare where we can talk one on one. And I'm going through right now. Okay. Thank you. Keep locking in. Keep giving this thing a thumbs up. Let's keep going. So we talked about cutting your turn short. You're going to go over the curb, instant failure. Turning wide, going around lane, instant failure. It's a dangerous maneuver. You cut off a car, dangerous maneuver. You ran a light, instant failure, dangerous maneuver. You're veering into a car, dangerous maneuver. Don't take your road test if you're not ready. Don't do that. You're wasting your time, the instructor's time. You're going to tear up her car. Okay? Let's keep going. Next. Your examiner is pinpointing your visual checks. What does this mean? Make sure you have head movement. If you're going to the left, I should see you looking. If you're going to the right, I should see you looking. Your examiner is going to be an invisible person in your car, CAR. They're going to tell you where to go. They're not going to tell you go through the light. They're not going to tell you to speed up. They're not going to tell you to slow down. They're not going to tell you you're in the wrong lane. They're simply going to have a checklist of things to see if you can execute. And if you can't execute, you're going to fail. I don't want to see you fail. Tomorrow or the next day, we're going to talk about the common failures with scholarly resources from Detroit, from Chicago, from Indiana, from the Midwest. Because I'm a state certified driving instructor, I have access to driving test data. You're like, really? Yes. You're going to do that for me? Yes. Because I want to keep elevating. And if I'm teaching something wrong, I'm going to change it. If I'm teaching something right, I'm going to keep going. Let's review what we went over first. Instant fails on steering control secrets. We talked about it. No driving with one hand. Dangerous maneuver. Number 2, we talked about instant failures, intersection traps. And if you're not looking left and right before you go to an intersection, you're going to get marked down. If you run a light through an intersection, you're going to fail. Why put yourself in this situation? And the biggest thing I see, beginning drivers drive too slow. SLOW. I had a young lady in her 30s last summer. She has a restricted license because she was driving too slow. Did I really want her to get that? No. It broke my heart. She's driving, but she can't drive at night. NIGHT. So I need you to listen. I need you to give this thing a thumbs up. I need you to subscribe because I'm preparing you for your next opportunity in life. Let's keep going. You have to have head movement. And if you don't have head movement, you're not going to really convey to the road tester that you can see. We are visual learners. We drive with our eyes. We know cars can drive us, but you're driving with your eyes. Okay? It's really important that you do that you subscribe. Head movements. Make it obvious. Make it deliberate. What do you mean? I'm merging on expressway. I'm going to use my mirror, turn signal, blind spot. I'm going to do a quick check. And I'm going to hope that that road tester next to me saw me turn my head. I'm making a right turn. I'm going to check left, right, left, and then I'm going to turn. And I'm going to make the most beautiful turn I can to impress my road tester. And I want them to be amazed. I want them to say, wow, you drove so good. You had very few errors. Okay? And I have good friends who are road testers. They talk to me. They tell me. I know. But you need to subscribe. You need to join the conversation so you can be locked in. Let's keep going. The best tips come from a certified pro. I'm a certified pro. Follow Myles and subscribe. Number 10. We talked about the 3-second stop at the line. But let's be real, the toughest intersection comes from the double left turn lane. I've seen it. I've seen people freeze up and they get ready to make a left turn. I'm like, whoa, what are you doing? Said this to myself. Which lane do I pick? How do you keep from turning tight without crossing into another lane? Think about that. Left turns are the most dangerous. As an instructor, one secret to my longevity is not forcing students to make turns they're not ready for. Driving on surface streets, driving in a school parking lot, making figure eights over and over and over to teach you to look left, to teach you to look right. You have to be able to turn your head and look. What's up, T? How you doing today? We're keeping it real. I want to welcome you in. I have one more set of categories to go over, so put your questions in, and we keeping this live. I have part 2 tomorrow and part 3. This is a series, and I want your comments. I want you to lock in, and I'm talking about figure 8 turns, driving through parking lots, driving around light poles, making 12 right turns, 12 left turns. You've got to look where you are going. If you cut the turn short, you're going to go over the curb. And if you do that in mom and dad's car, they're like, stop. I'm not driving with you anymore. Why, mom and dad? You're destroying my car. I have a driver's ed car, and it's a little bit more forgiving. But if you are hitting curbs, you're going to blow our tire out. You're going to bend the rim and break the axle. Do you really think I want to call corporate and say, oh my God, our car smashed. We need to have a tow truck. I've done it 3 or 4 times. I really don't want to do that. So you need to listen to what I'm saying. You need to lock in. You need to subscribe right now. Let's keep going. This is where things get scary on that left turn. If you want to be dedicated to a multi-grade breakdown, advanced double lane maneuvers, I see the question. I'll get to it. I have a lot of videos on making left turns. Some of my most popular videos on how to make left turns. Okay. This is where things get scary. If you want to be dedicated to multi-angle breakdowns of advanced double left turns, a video will make you a total intersection boss. Bosses don't talk, they listen. All of you are listening right now. You got questions? Put in questions. I'm going to answer this question right now. Question: what about if there's a car blocking my view from another lane? In that case, back off, make more room, let the truck or larger vehicle go by, increase following distance, never tailgate. What I find is a lot of beginning drivers, and a beginning driver is with someone than less than 10 years of experience. I know all of you want to be max. You want to be a master. It takes 10 years to master a piano. It takes 10 years to be a good video gamer. It takes 10 years to learn how to drive. So if you have a big car or truck, back off. Let them go through the intersection first. Then you have to make a decision. If the light's turning yellow, don't go into the intersection because you could get a ticket. We don't want to play with tickets. We don't want to play with our lives. So back off, give more room, let the truck go first, and have more room. I love the question. Smash that subscribe button and join the team. As your state certified driving teacher, Myles will turn your fear into flawless execution. That's real. Because I'm in there with people who do not know how to drive. And if you ever want to sit in, let a brother know. Let's talk about number 3. We're going to give you information and we're going to lock in. And here we go. This one is instant failure number 3, and this is my last category. I have 10 things I'm going over, as promised. And then tomorrow we're going to go into day 2. And the third day, we're going to go into day 3. You're getting so much value. And if you look at this, it connects. Okay? So now we're talking about instant failure number 3, parking perfection. One day you're going to go to downtown Chicago, downtown Detroit, downtown Indiana. You have to know how to park. P-A-R-K. If you can't park, $30, $40. Do you really want to pay $30 or $40 for a parking spot? I don't. But for some of you, like, I went around the whole block 4 times. You're going to have to pay that money. But then you won't have any money for food. Think about that. So let's talk about number 3. This is the third category. So let's listen up and put in your questions. Parallel parking and reversing don't have to be a nightmare. It is challenging. I'm going to break down the dreaded parallel parking into simple 3-step checkpoint geometric dance that guarantees you will be within inches of the curb. Do you know some of my best videos where I say pass and you are less than a foot away? I wear size 14. I open the door. I check. And it's a matter of pride. P-R-I-D-E. Number 1, parallel parking is a geometric dance, not a demolition derby. Get the sequence right every time. Get the sequence with your state certified driving instructor teacher, Myles. Subscribe now. I'm going to take you through the process. You got to line up. This car is parked. We are this car. You got to reverse back at a 45 angle. Turn your wheel all the way to the right at a 45 angle. If you don't do that, you're never going to get your car parallel to the curb. I'll say it again. This car is parked. We are here. Reverse back at a 45 angle. Turn your wheel all the way to the right till it locks. Back in at a 45 angle. And once that car is in, turn back. Some of my best videos have been parallel parking. Don't worry. I have what you need. Drone, GoPro, Meta glasses. I'm going to show you inside and out. I'll give you both views so you know what to do consistently. And I walk it like I talk it. I parallel park on the regular to show you, because if I can't parallel park, you're like, this guy can't even park. He's garbage. But I'm not, because I walk it like I talk it. Say it again. I walk it like I talk it. Let's keep going. Number 2, your starting point dictates everything. Pull up, mirror to mirror. I just talked about that. Within 2 feet of the space. Perfection. This is a certified starting point for success. Subscribe. Checkpoint 1. This is a certified starting point. I do this daily, consistently, over and over and over. Number 3, checkpoint 1. Turn the wheel all the way when the rearview mirror lines up with your rearview window. There's more than one way to turn the steering wheel. I want to let you know this. Trust the certified checkpoints from Myles. Subscribe for flawless parking. I'm going to break down all series. Parallel parking, stall parking, angle parking, reverse parking. I'm going to break it down so you know. Inside view, outside view, downtown traffic, no traffic, busy neighborhood, not busy neighborhood. You have to be consistent all the time. T-I-M-E. Let's continue. No more parking nightmares. This 3-point geometric formula guarantees success. You got to put in work. And if you don't put in work, you won't be good at social media. You don't put in work, you won't be good at building a computer. You don't put in work, you won't be good at your conditioning. The same thing. It's a matter of pride when you come in and park, PARK. And if you don't have that inner pride, you won't park well. Okay? And when people park out of the line, to the left, to the right, you're like, wow, they can't even park. So let's continue. Too far from the curb, fail, FAIL. Too close to the curb, hit the curb, fail, FAIL. Real talk. I'm keeping it real with you. I'm almost done. But I'm going to bring you value tomorrow or the next day with part 2. Let's continue. Next, you want to make sure that you're consistent. Precision counts. Get your certified precision from the best. Join Myles and subscribe. Because I'm going to demonstrate. I got a GoPro. I had a Meta glasses. I have a camera I can put outside. I'm going to get a little drone, have a microphone on me, had a drone. I'm going to show you so you know. How do I turn the wheel? What happens if I turn it like this? You're just making it harder. Listen to me. Let's continue. Start slow in reverse. A lot of people are hitting the gas really hard. Don't do that. You won't be able to get in. Start slow. Control is everything. Speed kills your accuracy and your score. SCORE. You're being scored. We want to pass. I want you to pass the first time and say, man, thank you. And I'm like, thank you for supporting the community. It's all about you. And if I make a commitment, you're like, man, I'm learning so much, right? Let's keep going. As your state certified instructor, I demand, control, subscribe, and learn to drive like a pro. Your parents are going to be impressed. Your friends are going to be impressed. Everyone can't park in downtown areas. Everyone can't park in front of their home. You're all up on the curb, hitting the mailbox, scratching up your rim. Really? No one wants that. Okay, let's think about that. Number 7, checkpoint 2. Straighten the wheel when your front bumper clears the tail light of the front of the car. This is a key translation. The most critical translation. Certified by Myles. Hit that subscribe. Put in your questions. Checkpoint number 3. I'm giving you these checkpoints. It's all laid out. Checkpoint number 3. Turn the wheel all the way to the left and guide it like a seasonal pro. I'm showing you what to do. I can tell you what to do. I can show you what to do. And I walk it like I talk it. I got to walk it like I talk it. I have to be real with you. And that's extremely important that I'm real with you. Number 9, if you panic and oversteer, stop. Breathe. Relax. We all are human. I'm human. You're human. We're all a human. Okay? Breathe. Take a breath. Pause. Turn on your 4 ways. Okay? You have to breathe. It's really important. Reassess and correct it gently. Don't rush. Don't panic. The certified teacher says, take a breath now. Now subscribe for the full curriculum. And I'm giving you a full curriculum. This is day 1. You're going to have day 2 tomorrow or the next day. And the title will represent that. I got everything right here. Okay? I'm prepared. Stop playing. I'm prepared to teach you. I have my curriculum. I'm ready to go. Okay, I'm prepared because I need you to be great. Let's continue. Parallel parking is done. You nailed it. 3 checkpoints. Checkpoint 1, all the way to the right. Checkpoint 2, straighten up the wheel when your front bumper is even. Checkpoint 3, turn the wheel all the way to the left and then glide it in. We're not moving fast. That's failure. That's for rookies. We're not rookies. Parallel parking is done. You've nailed the 3 checkpoints. And now you are ready to pass. PASS. But what happens when you're driving a huge SUV and you have to do a 90-degree reverse park in a tiny spot with a massive pillar on one side? That's scary, bro. That's scary. Are you going to back and smash the rear of the SUV? Are you going to sideswipe your door? That requires completely different mirror and timing checklist. If you want the ultimate extreme parallel park breakdown, the guide to parking any vehicle in any tight spot, this is premium content for the community. Subscribe now. The state certified teacher, Myles, that's me, will give you the guide to parking any vehicle in any tight space. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 categories today. I'm going to review. Number 1, instant fail steering control. Number 2, instant fail intersection traps. And number 3, instant fail parking perfection. I kept my promise. I'm smiling. I felt good, true to my heart. This is part 1 of a 3-part series. You leave comments. You lock it in. I want to say thank you. Subscribe.